it's Sarah Sargent. Welcome back to another makeup tutorial and review. Today I am focusing on Melt's 27 palette, so I was really excited to get my hands on this. I also have the Gemini palette, which I have reviewed and done 2 tutorials on, so if you haven't checked that out, you should definitely watch those videos. But today we're focusing on its sister palette, the 27 palette. So if you guys want to see what I thought of this palette, and if you want to check out how I did this warm metallic look today, then just keep watching. So first off, here's the packaging that the palette came in, and it's going to be very similar to the Gemini palette in where the cover of this packaging is covered with one of the co-owners of Melt Cosmetics, Dana. She is absolutely gorgeous, and so there's pictures of her featured on both sides of this package, just looking like a total babe. The 27 palette is going to look like this. Looks like maybe some colors from inside of the palette were used to make the color story for the outside. So that's going to be what that looks like. And then when you open it up, that is going to be the color story inside of the palette. So I find it very much like how the Gemini palette was. I see this palette divided into 2 sections. So I see this half of the palette right here being very warm toned, and then this half of the palette right here being very cool toned. Today's tutorial is going to be focused on the warm half of this palette, and then of course I will be doing another tutorial featuring a cool look with the other half of this palette. So let's go ahead and get started with this tutorial. So first off, I am going to use my fluffy brush and go in with this color right here called Naked Sleep. This is a very warm nude color, and I'm just going to be sweeping that throughout my crease. Okay, so right off the bat, this palette is very pigmented, which is exactly how all the other Melt products that I've ever used have been. One swipe and I already have quite a bit of coverage going on. Okay, so now that I have that color swept throughout my crease, I am going to use my smaller fluffy brush and go in with this color right here called Downtown, and I'm just going to focus that right on my natural crease and then blend up and out. I think any one of these colors would be absolutely beautiful on their own too. Like if you just had 2 seconds to get ready and didn't have time to do a bunch of blending, you could literally just pop on any color in this palette with a big fluffy brush, slap on some mascara and some lipstick, and run out the door and look absolutely stunning. Now I'm going to be going back in with my big fluffy brush and that Naked Sleep color and just blending this all together. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break from the eyeshadow for 1 second, and I am going to take this Urban Decay 24/7 liner in the color Torch. This is just a rusty burnt brown color, and I'm going to be taking this in my waterline and then smudging it down below in my lash line and smudging it out. So next I'm going to take this color right here called Moxie with my little flat smudger brush, and I am just going to smudge this in along the outer 3/4 of my lash line. Next I'm going to be going in with this color right here called Nip Slip. This is a peachy nude color, and I'm going to be using that same little fluffy brush just to further blend out that reddish color under my eyes. So next I'm going to be going in with some Too Faced glitter glue and just placing this down on my lids. I'm about to put down that glitter color, and I always like to put this on my lids before I do that because I just find that I have slightly hooded eyelids, and when I put glitter on my eyelids throughout the day, it just ends up migrating everywhere. I have fallout of glitter like all over my cheeks, down to my chin. So I really like this product. It just helps the glitter stay put a little bit longer than it normally would. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with this Crime Fighter color. It's just this beautiful bronzy copper color, and I'm just gonna put that on my lids. And I'm just patting this color down to start with. I'm not doing any blending motions because glitters can have fallout, and I am actually experiencing some fallout right now on the bottom of my cheek, which I'll rub away when I'm done, but you can limit that as much as possible by using a patting motion instead of like a swiping motion. I'm going to go in with my pencil brush and just put some of that coppery color on my inner corner. Next, I'm going to be going back in with this Downtown color, and I'm just going to be re-establishing that crease color where it kind of got a little bit covered up with this bronzy color that I just put down. So I just want to deepen that crease back up, and I also want to focus a little bit more of the color into my inner and outer corners just to add a little bit more dimension. Okay, I think that that's good for the eyeshadow. Next up, I'm going to pop on some of this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm also going to put on some false eyelashes, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have my lashes and my mascara done. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with some contour right now. As always, I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer just to bronze and contour. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use my fluffy brush just to blend that out. For highlight, I'm going to be using the Melt She's in Party stack, and I am just going to be using this color right here called Skeleton Kiss. I love using this as a highlight. I've used it in many of my other videos, and it's just a really nice peachy color with a pinky orange reflect in it. I think it's beautiful as an eyeshadow and as a highlight. So I'm just going to go in with my highlighting brush and just place this around my face. Okay, I'm also going to be taking my pencil brush and placing this Skeleton Kiss color right on my inner corners as well. I'm also going to be popping some of this on my brow bone as well. Okay, and I think that just about does it for the face makeup. I am gonna go ahead and go in with some lipstick now. Today I am going to be using Melt's liquid lipstick in the color Dreamboy. I've mentioned this before, but I absolutely love the formulas of their liquid lipsticks. I find that they are so comfortable to wear all day. They last all day, and their colors that they have are really wearable but still unique. So I'm going in with the color Dreamboy today, and this is just a nice nude color. I did just want to mention that since I picked up Melt's liquid lipstick this last January, The applicator that I have on the other one that I have is a little bit different. It's a little bit more of like a teardrop shape and it's stiffer. This one is a more elongated shape and it's pretty flimsy. So I felt that this applicator was a little bit harder to control than the other one that I have. So, I mean, just a note, I still love the formula. Of course, I'll be repurchasing more of these, but I do wish that they would go back to that original applicator that I had used before. Today we were focusing on the 27 palette from Melt. My final thoughts on this palette. I already knew that I was gonna love it. I love everything that Melt does, and of course this is no exception. So please keep a lookout for my next video coming up with this. I will be focusing on the other side of this palette using the cool tones. Today, of course, I focused on the warm tones. But anyways, I recommend picking up this palette if you haven't already. It is limited edition, so don't sit on this because I know the Gemini palette, I believe, is already sold out. So if you want this, hurry up, go and get it. Alright guys, so as always, if you have any questions about how I did this makeup look, or just any questions in general, please feel free to leave them down below. And you can also follow me if you'd like on Instagram at Sarah Sargent, MUA. That's going to be my makeup page, everything just relating to makeup. And also follow me if you'd like at Sarah Sargent Pepper. This is going to be just my lifestyle page, everything having to do with things that I like, and also I share a lot of my work life on there, so just touring with bands and music stuff. So anyways, I think that just about does it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.